going on, everybody? It's your boy Trina OKC Chris with a K from Taboo, Heir, and I'm here with also the co-host of The Perspective. We got Carrie Chronic in the building.
Hey,
we got Wally Chronic in the building. And then we got a special guest, the one and only Spreez, because there's only one Spreez in the building.
What's good? What's good?
What's good?
Appreciate you coming by today, Spreez. So we're just going to ask you some questions, man. I got a list for you.
Uh-oh.
Chronic TV.
Right.
Nah. So real talk. I just want
Chronic Lounge.
to know real quick, bro. I've known you for quite some
And
time. We have a lot of
Spreez is in the
mutual
building.
friends and stuff like
Y'all
that.
listen
But
to this.
I've never really just known your story or know who you are as an artist or how you got your start. So how did you first get into music and into rap to begin with?
Honestly, you'll probably have started around. Man, shout out to Chronic TV, man. We out here smoking this gas. I can barely talk right now. But in the 5th grade, man, Miss Earhart, she would allow us to do these talent shows on Fridays. Me and the guys would go up there, you know what I'm saying, and do some freestyles and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I would say that probably planted the seed of me wanting to do music because, you know, it was just so second nature, you know what I'm saying, getting up in front of the class and just, you know, just coming up with these raps and just, you know, everybody laughing and having a good time. That definitely planted the seed of me wanting to do music because that's one of the first memories that I have before even, you know, hitting the studio or anything like that. Just, you know what I'm saying, just being up there, you know what I'm saying, like that.
You wasn't nervous. You wasn't scared.
No, that's what it was.
You
It was
discovered
just-
that
it
in
was
yourself
fun.
that you wasn't. Yeah, you was that guy that like, yeah, this is me right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and it came so natural, you know what I'm saying. So when I get asked that question, that is what comes to mind is those Fridays, you know what I'm saying, in Miss Earhart's 5th grade class, me and the homie Lawrence, you know what I'm saying, his name was Jelly Roll,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we would go up there and be rapping and stuff like that.
So back then, so not even like now, back then in that time frame, who were some of your musical influences?
Back then,
Back then.
definitely Bow Wow was a huge influence. You know, it would be Bow Wow
Yeah.
back then. That's all I can really think of.
So that was your guy, Bow Wow.
Yeah, it was Bow Wow,
So what
yeah.
about now? Who's some of your influences now?
Now,
Or even like, yeah, that you just think of, like when you go into like getting ready to create a song and do your process, like who do you get some of your influences from?
well, I'm definitely going to say that, you know, whenever I'm going into my creative process, I'm not looking to be like, I want to make something like so-and-so.
Yeah.
But this day and age,
What a big dog, come on through.
my favorite artists are, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean, Joey Badass, you know, I take a lot of notes from Nas, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Definitely
great one.
Did a lot of research, you know what I'm saying, from Nas and Jay-Z. Of course, Tupac's, you know, lyrics are engraved on the heart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely underground influences as well. You know, there's a guy named Summers. You know, I listen to a lot of Plug and B, Can and Autumn. You know what I'm saying? These my guys right there. So you know, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
You know,
Good smoking.
yeah.
Yep.
Definitely find you know, inspiration from all of them. If I would say.
Okay. All right, so as of now, one of my favorite songs you got is the Bitch What's Up. I love the
Yeah.
video. You know what I'm saying? The video super
Thank
dope,
you, thank you.
visuals super dope. So it's very catchy. Very, and then I've seen you perform it live, and it's just how you captivate the stage and capture everybody's attention. Like you demand it. Like,
Yeah.
And then just hit, bitch, what's up?
Yeah.
Do you want me or you want someone?
Right.
Like real
Other
shit. That
than
shit is
me,
dope
yeah.
as fuck, bro. That shit is dope. So how did you? How did you come up with that process, bro?
Yeah,
That
it really
song-
started as like you said, like it was a conversation
Yeah.
that I was just wanting to have like with this, you know what I'm saying, with this woman. So I just wanted to start it out with like, you know, this what's up. Like,
Yeah.
do you want me or you want someone other than me? Like, because, you know, I needed to know. Like, I needed
She was
to
playing
know.
some heart games with
those
you?
type of
Yeah.
games. You know what I'm saying? Karen? Like,
Yeah. You needed
Yeah.
you
I
needed
needed
some
some
clarity. You
confirmation.
needed some
So I
yeah.
start the song that way, you know what I'm saying? I use a lot of my music to express myself and to, you know, get certain messages out. You know, sometimes that's the only way I can, you know, express, you know what I mean, and maybe get, you know, what I'm trying to say across is through music. So I hit him with the boom, you know what I'm saying? I asked her that question, and I just wanted to know, other than me, there's no need to beat around that bush, girl. Let's burn that tree down. You know, it's a metaphor because it's like you want to beat around the bush, you know what I'm saying? But we can just break the bushes down and just like smoke them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there's no need for the barriers or, you know, because man, growing up, you know, I got a lot of people didn't think I was like the most popular and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the girls, they always wanted the popular guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can
So,
remember that myself.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
That's how it used to be. So, you know, tables turn. You know what I mean?
As you get older.
As you get older, they realize, you know what I'm saying, who's really cool. You know what I mean?
Have you gone to your high school reunion and
See, I missed my high school reunion, the 10-year reunion. I think I was like out of town or something like that, like doing some music stuff.
That's
or
usually when you see the ones you expected to be in, like the really cool ones that was gonna make it,
Right.
and they're like working at 7-Eleven as a cashier.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong to 7-Eleven cashiers, just saying. It's the ones in high school that you're like, man, they're gonna go far, and then
Yeah.
you see
Right.
them as they're grown, and you're like, man, you're still in the same place you were in high school.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I got another quick question for you, Spreez. So I see you everywhere, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So you know I do the photography stuff, the videography stuff, and I see you a lot. So you be at events. So give me some of your memorable events of 2023. So give me like 3 of them that you were like, damn, like I'm in this building and this shit is fire. Like this is dope. Like give me some of those.
The first one that comes to mind is whenever Mexican OT was down here. It was so many people there.
My bad.
We got the aliens trying to come. But yeah, man. Bro, that was lit, bro, because I made a lot of sales. Of course, you know, I'll be at the events with my Spreez treats. You know what I'm saying? The snack that bites back. You know, it's always a lit event. Another one that comes to mind was Raw Energy Fest.
Okay. Yeah.
I was actually inside the Criterion with Spreez treats, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like, you know what I mean? Just groundbreaking, legendary moments in my life where you would never think that, you know what I'm saying, Spreez treats would be right here in front of, like, you know what I'm saying, 12 police, you know what I'm saying, you know, at the Criterion, and just, you know,
And they ain't
chilling,
saying
like, they ain't
nothing.
saying
Yeah,
nothing,
they ain't
like,
got
you know what I mean?
they don't want to arrest
I
you
feel
or
like-
nothing.
I feel like I was stamped with, like, okay, Spreez treats. This is Oklahoma City, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's known around here now, like. So, you know, I can't wait to get Spreez treats into the dispensaries and things like that. It's gonna happen, and I would say that another event that comes to mind. There was an event in the summer, like Summerfest or something like. It was somewhere on the north side where it was like kind of outside, and like had like a little.
Was it like outdoor and indoor?
Yeah,
The
outdoor
big
and
show?
indoor.
Was it the big show? Was it Southwest Desert stuff?
Big Show was definitely
What was
one
it?
that was lit.
Okay,
That was lit.
It was
He
another
talking
one.
about,
Now you're talking about
What's her name?
Christina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christina.
that-
Their
Yeah,
event
that-
they
yeah.
had up on the Northwest Expressway.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
We had all the bouncies.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Wet jumping things and fun stuff
that
like
was
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah, the Big Show was definitely one to be, you know what I'm saying, a part of. I was a part of that as well. But you got to come tap into these events that be out here, man, because, you know what I'm saying, they just be lit, man, especially with marijuana being medical. And,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying, legal. Come out here, man. You know what I'm saying, get some Spreez treats.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, tap in with Chronic TV.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't wait to be a part of Chronic Palooza. You know, that's gonna be something that since the 6 years that it's been here, I have not been a part of it. So I feel like
It's overdue.
yeah, I feel like it's overdue, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I be feeling like, dang, man, like why I'm not a part of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like the big events like that, I'll be like, dang.
Well, let me ask you something though. What you gonna bring to it though? When you finally get your shot, what you gonna bring?
What am I gonna bring?
Yeah, what you gonna bring? What if people gonna remember?
My performance on stage is gonna be memorable. I'm gonna create something special for Chronic Palooza. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to do something very special, something that I haven't done. So bringing that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm bringing my girls with me, the hotties.
How many girls you be having in your performances, man? How many you got in your circle, man?
So honestly, I need to figure out how many are gonna be in the actual performance. If they want to be a part of that, I'm not gonna force my girls to do something they don't want to do. They're promo girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're hotties.
Yeah.
So they be with me at my events, you know, helping me, you know what I'm saying, sell my treats or just you know, promoting the brand. You know, we try to you know, hit the scene and spread the word about anything we got going on, things like that. And it's strength in numbers.
It's a collective effort.
Yeah. So, you know, their success is just as important as mine. So, you know, whenever it's Spreez, it's usually the hotties too.
Yeah.
They got to be choreographed dancers. They're gonna be up there. You gonna be
So
MC
that's what
Hammer
it is, like,
dancing
it's
up there
more
and
like
going crazy doing choreograph.
Right. Like, and there are a few dancers in the group that maybe, you know what I'm saying, you know, I can come up with some type of, you know, blueprint, you know what I'm saying, so we can do something and you know, bring a different type of show. Something for the Chronic Palooza.
I got an idea, Spreez.
got an idea?
That's what he been talking about, man. He been talking about is an idea for you, man. Something specially packaged, and he feel like if you run with that,
That it's on.
it's gonna take you to a place you haven't even discovered yet. That's what he feels, man. That's what he been telling me.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, we already talked about it. Yeah, we already talked about it. So let's go on talk about it, man.
Let's talk about it.
So you want to talk?
Yeah, let's go on talk about it.
Well, no, because I want them to see it. If
Oh, okay.
So it's a secret.
Okay,
And you
okay.
have to come to Chronic
Yeah,
Palooza
they had to
see
cut.
it go
That's
down.
right. Okay, yeah, we do it like that then.
Okay.
We ain't even gonna let them know what it
Put a little
is.
bow on it like
Yeah,
that, and then
yeah.
you serve it to them at
We
the
ain't even gonna let
Palooza.
'em know what it
I like
is.
that
Wow.
idea. That sounds
That would be-
nice.
that would be
That sounds
pretty dope.
nice.
So speaking of collaborations, though, I got a question. Speaking of collaborations, what are some artists that like maybe in 2024 you love to collaborate with, do a song with, hop on the track with? It ain't gotta be like the biggest artists, just some people that you're like, I fuck with them, their music, and I want to work with them.
Definitely Too Fat.
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to work with Too Fat. You know what I'm saying? 2024. Want to work with Juice the Mac. You know what I'm saying? I would like to do a track with Chris McCain, God MC.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a track with JB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be.
I'm trying to make some records with like the heavy hitters like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because like I'm doing solo music now. You know, everybody might know me from the Weirdos or if you don't know, I was part of a duo called the Weirdos.
Mhm.
You know, previously, I've been doing music for like 11 years now, so I'll probably say about 8, 9.5 years was Weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Me and my bro. And, you know, just recently I started my solo career. And, you know, I got my song, Bitch Wassup, on the radio. And it's a pretty huge accomplishment for me because, you know, Weirdos would never have no music on the radio.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I'm saying Oklahoma City for rocking with me with this single, and we still pushing it. You know what I mean? We still going places with this song.
Is that the one we gonna perform at the Palooza, or we doing
Definitely
something?
gonna perform that. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be one of them.
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah,
one.
yeah,
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 Gotta be
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how long is my set gonna be, man? Only like 10 minutes or what?
Yeah, they usually got 8 to 10.
Well, if you performing, and putting
Yeah.
on, man, we gonna be
Yeah.
flexible with you,
Yeah.
man, because it's about the crowd. It's all about the crowd.
Right.
This
Yeah, I can
this
do
idea I got for you, like the bitch what's up,
Yeah.
like that won't even count. That'll be like a free,
Right.
and
That's
then
what
your
I'm saying.
set start, like
That's what I'm
almost
saying,
like
yeah.
that, cause like
Give 'em
that
a treat.
particular one, the idea that I have for
Yeah.
that, bro, I'm not even playing.
Okay.
Like especially live perform, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Now, Chris, you playing.
He
now.
wants you to leave a stamp on it,
yeah.
Yeah.
where people gonna be like, who,
What?
Uh-huh.
and that
Like,
benefits you.
what?
That's
I've
that's
never-
beneficial.
Like, they gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. See, we value live entertainment.
Yeah, bro.
So when you are a performer, because we got to see, we have a stage that's what we're offering. We're offering, hey, we got this stage. Can you get up here and rock this thing out? Some can and some can't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Have you seen the
everybody's not a
stage?
performer.
I haven't seen the stage.
Yes, it's the real deal.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's
You
the real
definitely
deal.
can have your girls up there choreographing.
Yeah,
Man.
they gonna love it.
That's all.
They gonna love it.
Plenty of space.
They gonna
They
love
can do
it.
cartwheels and all kinds of stuff up over there.
Damn, okay.
And the visuals is gonna be out of this world.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we got a state of the art stage that is just nice, real nice. We're
Yeah.
real blessed to have what we got going on. And
Wow, I can't wait to see it.
the light package is nice.
Mm-hmm.
We always get a LED screen though in the back, so you got to get your visuals right too. You can just go crazy at the Chronic Palooza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
all your visuals behind you doing things too. So you got to work on that part and get prepared.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's to our best interest that you turn up, because what we value is the crowd saying, "Man, we can't wait till next year." Man, who who is that? Are y'all where you know what I mean? When we start hearing all that, then we know that the
calling
people
you,
we
"Hey,
worked
hey,
with,
we booked you
yeah,
for next
yeah,
year."
exactly, or this or that, or you know what I mean, because we already know how they feel about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's been some up there. It's they weren't good.
Well, we have
they
the
weren't
inside
good.
stage, which is the main stage. We used to do it outside, but now because of our event center, it's 90,000 square feet on one floor, and we have 3 floors. But so the main stage is on the inside now, and then the outside is we call it the stage of elevation, and that's for a lot of the new and upcoming artists that this
Okay.
is like their first, second, third, or 10th, 50th, whatever.
Right.
But maybe they're not as well known yet. Maybe
Yeah.
they've been doing it more of a hobby.
They're
and
still in the
trying
D
to
league.
take it,
Still in the D league.
they're trying to take it to the next level, but they
Yeah.
get a great,
But they're
platform.
here, you know what I'm saying?
They're giving it their all, and people are enjoying
Still
it. So you
getting
got
that
music on the
content.
outside, you got
Absolutely.
music on the inside, and that's where the headliners perform. And so, we have like a music quest thing that we typically put people through as well. And, when we have the music quest, it's like some of the artists, like even yourself, you say, man, I'm not trying to do no music quest. I don't need to. I put my years in the game. I'm on the radio. What I need to do this music. This ain't no competition. But the thing with Music Quest is, one, we help raise money for children whose parents are incarcerated, predominantly for weed. So that's the good part of the event. The second part is it's all about promotion. It's all about getting your music and yourself in front of a wide range of people. And so we're taking it on the internet, which you can get that. I was just pulling up our stats, Chris, on Chronic TV. We got Germany watching us.
Yep.
we got, you know, all these different places watching us, not here in America, which we was like, wow,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that's
that
cool.
made us look at it
I mean,
different.
I know
Yeah, that
YouTube
made
and
us look-
stuff, but we're on a television show where, so shout out to you guys that are tuning in and watching us.
For sure. For sure. We gonna put on.
You know,
For
so
sure.
hey, we're internationally known now, you know, so that's pretty tight. So, you know, so, you know, the Music Quest is like something that we do, and we did it with the intentions to promote artists, but then the artists get frustrated, like, I shouldn't have to do that, but I'm like, it's a way for you to put on the internet and promote, and promotion, all that does is help you in the long run.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets to vote on who they like for the day.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
a
dope.
free vote, and then if people want to spend money and donate on these kids, then they can spend money and donate on the kids for votes, and then the highest votes are the ones in order that get to open up for the
headliner.
headliners. So if you're the number one highest voted artist, you might open, like last year they opened for Sauce Walka.
Yeah.
You know, one year they opened for Trina, one year they opened for Exhibit, you know.
Yeah.
And those are things that a lot of the artists here in Oklahoma have not had that opportunity to do, and they didn't have to pay $5,000 slot
Right.
fee or something like that. Now they had to pay
Had to
to
get
get
votes.
into this. Yeah, get the votes. You get your community to vote for you. You talk to your, and then you're being able to be put on to other people who didn't even know who you were. So now you've just increased your opportunity for spins and downloads and opportunities. So we're real big on the chronic, the Music Quest.
Music Quest?
Yep.
So are you saying that
That's
the
that right
Music
there.
Quest?
Yep.
Okay. So are you saying that this is what you need to do in order to perform?
If you
Yeah.
want to be on the big stage.
The big stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you want to be out there where, you know, they park and they come in, they
Right.
see you over there on the
And
side.
there's some for, you know, we
You
want
know,
everybody to
we,
participate.
yeah, we want it, but
you know?
but it's your ambition of you be out here, start out here, or no, I want to be in the, you know, on the inside. I want to be in the VIP.
And you get to upload your music videos too. So people are watching your videos, and everybody gets to vote for free every single day for the whole term of the time frame. But if people want to donate $10, whatever, to buy some votes or donate for some votes, it's all going to a good cause. And
Yeah, yeah.
This
yeah.
costs?
Not really. It's very minimal to
Yes,
get in.
it's not, yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
very minimal to get in. It's
So
not.
you're
Yeah.
saying that I would
It's
need
worth
to,
it.
to
Everybody we-
participate
Well,
in
we
this?
want everyone to participate and not to look at it as a negative thing, because
No.
it's a very much a positive
I'm
thing.
trying to see if I need to do it in order to get the big stage.
Yep, but
Yeah.
that's how we get on.
Yeah, that's how we all get on. We don't make, see, a lot. What I've noticed with a lot of these promotional groups, promoters, you know, just, you know, DJs, you know, when they put on shows, the business ethics, and we'll talk about this more, but I'm just saying, it's when we invite you to this, it's more of, you know, it's through you making an effort. You know what I'm saying?
Invite you
To be a part of the
To be a part of
Music
this.
Quest
To
or
be a part of this. Yeah,
Chroniclepalooza
be a
or
part of
anything.
Chroniclepalooza. We saying, man, invest into your career.
Yeah.
Like, want to promote, want to market, want to do it. Because I feel like if an artist ain't on that, it's like you old school. It's like you 50 or 60 to me, because how can you want to be an artist but you don't want to take advantage of all the tools and resources to let people know what you can do and what you own? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here it is. We're giving you a platform to let the world see what you do.
And it isn't just Oklahoma people that participate too. Some people have, you know, fans that are in other places as well. But it's getting it out to everybody, as you know, on top of it, not just Oklahoma people, because we're bringing people in from all over the state for Chronic.
Yeah.
And they look forward to seeing the top talent. And they're like,
Right.
oh, they
Mhm.
nice. We didn't
Yeah.
know. Oh, they're from Oklahoma? Yeah, they're from Oklahoma. Man, I didn't even know that they got that kind of talent in Oklahoma.
Right.
Like, they've been shocked. Everyone that sees, I think that's what differentiates us too. You know, because at first it was, everybody just hounds the shit out of me to perform, and then I only have so many slots I can do a day, and then it's like, man, I should, then someone better comes in, I'm like, man, I done gave away these slots, I can't, you know. So I just said, I'm going to take me out of it. It isn't about me. I want to see what the community wants, because at the end of the day, even though it's our event, I don't want to be on the hook like that. It takes me off the hot seat of, well, it's favoritism, or it's your clique of people. No, it's open up to the entire state. It's even open up to people out of Texas, Chicago, whoever. If they want to come perform, that's what they do to get on. And so it's just a great way to network with people too, you know, and then we always do another follow-up out here with our green table. We have all of the contestants come in, and we showcase their videos again on Chronic TV. We do a lot of promo up to it, and it's that part is just part of being a part of the event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's well worth the investment that you're going to get, and you're helping for a good cause at the end of the day.
You know what I've noticed? Like, realistically, like, being here, I've been here since August. And I've seen a lot of people come through this door. And a lot of people sit down at the table. A lot of open mics and events and stuff like that we've had. I've seen so many talented individuals, and the only thing that I've noticed is that because everyone has lives, it's like that slows them down to where they can't be as consistent as they need to be. Like being able to drop the videos, being able to drop tracks if you're gonna drop one a week or two a week or whatever the case may be. Whatever you're doing for however you're gonna do your rollout for your stuff. But like, I was always wondering, like, where are these talented individuals at in Oklahoma? Where's all these, like, where's the local people that's still around here doing? And I've seen all of these people walk through the door. And then after they leave,
we don't hear from them.
We don't hear from them no more.
It's like, where'd they go?
That's actual fact. Like, I mean, like, I'll see
It's
them at
strange.
events, you know what I'm saying? Or
Strange shit.
Or if they want to come say something again, they'll come hit us up to come get on the podcast. But it's like,
consistency is crazy.
The thing for me is like the videos. Like, you don't have to get your video done through me. I'm just asking, where's your videos?
Yeah.
There's so many great. Gerald, Danny J, Prophecy. There's a lot of great videographers that shoot music video. D Wright, a lot of great videographers.
Mariah.
Absolutely.
She done a lot for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Scholar Kid. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What's our one guy out of Tulsa?
Spencer.
Spencer,
Yep.
King Spencer.
King Spencer.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great videographers out here for people to get their work and be able to get their videos done. Like, utilize these individuals. It's only like 10 to 15. That's enough to cycle through because everybody's busy. Everybody got stuff to do. Get the different art out there. Everybody got different styles. Like, it's just crazy to me that I see nobody. That's the issue. Nobody is that consistent pocket of, all right, I'm going to drop a video every week. I'm going to make sure I'm promoting it right. I'm going to make sure and it makes sense.
When you're saying a video, are you talking about a full-blown music video? Are you talking about just a TikTok-ish type social media video?
It could be a real video. Like, I'm talking about like a music video. It could be a music video. It could be a performance video. It could be a drop mic video. It could be
some type of content.
some type of content promoting your music. Like, are you or I'll give you one even better. Free game alert. I'm gonna give y'all some free game.
Come on with the free game.
If you are artist and you making music and you're a personality with it, then you use your personality and you use your track as that background music because you're selling your personality.
That's right.
As an artist,
That's right.
A lot of people don't. I get real about that.
Nicki Minaj is like a man and an English
I know you get emotional about that.
Bro, because it's like
personalities.
Bro, I get upset because I've studied this for years. I've lived in LA. I studied the algorithm. I figured out. I study all this shit. I know what it takes to go viral on TikTok. I know what it takes to go viral on YouTube.
That's
like
right.
I do it. It's just I can see what somebody else could do because they have the budget or they have that lifestyle to do it, and they bullshit. Or it ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that be the realism of what it is. Like, if you were really doing some shit like that, you would have figured it out by now. Like, there's no way. How did I figure it out? Yeah. I know a lot of other people that figured it out too. How did they figure it out? But you, who have the talent for real, can't figure it out. Why?
It's just a lot of them that don't feel they realize the amount of work it takes that they have to put in, and they don't realize it, and they don't want to put it in. They say they want it, but then they really don't want to put that type of effort in.
That's very valid.
And then they don't understand why, but it's like because you got just like anything else, you got to get up every day and make something happen. If you sit around, like I know from what we do for a living, if I don't make any sales marketing calls to people to push forward on something for 3-4 days. Next week, my money's gonna look different than it does if I was to get up every day, and then next week my check's gonna look better because I put forth the effort, and that's the part that people just don't feel like they have to do because they feel like I'm talented. I'm the best in my city. It's been proven. People have told me so, but then you fall off for 6 months. Like even with, we're not on perspective, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
on perspective.
Oh, okay.
Don't touch
Like even with June, you know, he was at the top of his game and then he just stopped. And now I'm seeing him starting to post again, so I think
Yeah.
he's revving back up, getting ready to go.
revving
But
back
it's
up. I
like
think
it
it's about
sucked
to be
because
heavy.
he was like at the top and the peak of his career, and then but he had a baby, he had kids, he had a family. He decided he
Yeah.
picked what was important to him, and no problem with that. But at the same time, that slowed down the momentum.
Then
Now
I'ma
he got
bounce off
to
of that,
build
though.
back up with it now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bounce off of that because that's a very valid point there. And then sometimes there'd be like lack of like finances
Yeah.
to be able to actually go to the studio, you know what I'm saying, and pay for that studio time and pay for this video and like mix and master and things like that. Because you might be an artist that don't have anybody that's behind you and you don't have no camp or no team.
Yeah.
So you might just be doing it all yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying, a kid, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, other things. It's just, you don't have all of the financial power to be able
To fund the project.
to do what you need to do to properly, you know what I'm saying, be considered consistent. You know what I mean? Even though you might be a talented artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I've been independent, you know what I'm saying? No team, nobody that have no, you know what I'm saying? I can go to and be like, hey, man, I need like 5 so we can go over here and do this, and then we can, you know what I'm saying, get this shit back, like, in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nobody to go to like that, so, you know, it's all been just, like, out the mud, you know what I mean? And you can go so far by yourself, but, and it's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna need some type of power behind you.
Yeah. Support.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah.
heard
Yeah,
yesterday
support.
too, with
You know
all
what
the
I'm
people
saying?
sitting in here. It was
Yeah.
the same thing. They were saying we don't have a team. We don't have these people in our circle. We have a circle, but everybody's not really able,
Able
and that's
right.
what it is.
So it's like you
yeah.
gotta, so I guess really at this point, so like if you were trying to be consistent, you building your stuff together, you doing it on your own. I can understand that, you know, because life gets in the way, like you said, people's kids, stuff like that. But like you have to have some type of other avenue to where when you're not doing music that people are interested. So that's why I'm saying like the
And
content
Facebook is free.
Right, but it's
Videos
just
are free.
like some people be Facebook comedians in their off time. They posting memes and posting jokes and doing stuff
Yeah.
like that, getting their engagement
you're right.
when they're not dropping music. So that's what I mean when I say what type of content are you doing outside of that? And you can be creative on that content of, oh, you know, I may be doing a funny video about something driving, some type of like you know how the dude who did Trap Spelling Bee, he from Oklahoma, DeMarco Robinson. Yes, like how he does his skits and stuff.
Yeah.
And he uses music and stuff in the background. It'd be whatever music they have licensed. That's when you use your music, do your skits, make your personality. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. It's like nobody's out here really trying to build a real audience.
Yeah, but how many
that's
people
what it
got
is.
someone in their corner that knows how to do it to tell them? And that's where, like, coming from Oklahoma, a lot of it is, we don't have a lot of, like we talked about on another perspective, is we don't have a lot of people that come from that. Like Wally, when he got home, he definitely didn't know nothing about he was helping me post ads for Chronic Docs, but other than that, and now he sees the importance of it, but no one really showed him. He just kind of figured it out. And we're older, there's some of the artists are young, but so I think it's a lot of people that because me and Watt, we were like, we need to put a workshop together.
See, but
New artist workshop, not even new artists, just
That's
artist
right.
workshop.
That's right.
Ways to do better, so that tricks of the trade that things that are successful. That's like you might do something that is really good for you, and we ain't even thought about it. But if you're the only one that knows about it, it's like I feel like here in Oklahoma, a lot of times people will try to hoard the knowledge because I don't want you to win more than me. Even though you could win, I don't want you to win more than me. So I'm going to keep this over here. But if I could share it with you and we do it together, we could get a bag together.
But you know
And
what's
we could get a
crazy?
way bigger bag together because you're smart, I'm smart, he's smart. But I know this and I don't want to tell nobody because it's working for me and I don't want to tell nobody.
But you know what's crazy? Sometimes the information, like the info that I be talking about, I can tell you the info, but you're not you're not gonna know the level of how it shifts and what to do. Like I know how this is gonna work. It's like you study it, you figure it out. Like you know how to follow these things. So if you can't, it'll work when I tell you now. But next month or 2 months from now, you're gonna be like, fuck. What's going on?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the purpose of like having like that's why I say everything that I've been saying, and Wally, you can attest. When you do need a team, you have to have a team. Like nobody can do stuff by like you can have different roles. Some people can have more than one role, but when you're trying to do everything, it do make it hard. But remember what we was talking about on another one? We was talking about the relationships. When you have relationships with people, sometimes you can get stuff for free, get stuff for the low, get stuff on favors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, what goes on there? So that networking side of it, you know what I'm saying? The people that you know, like can pull up to come be in the video to make it more lit. Like those things are free. You know what I'm saying? Like, though, you got to utilizing your resources.
Yeah,
utilizing your resources in your networking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
You never know what somebody is willing to do for you.
Until you ask.
Yep.
Like, real talk. Because, like, somebody could be like, damn, like, I fuck with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not just necessarily going to reach out because I got
you.
You
might not even, like, you might not know.
Yeah.
Or you might not think they need you, or they might not want to work with you, or whatever.
Like, you may not know what it is necessarily you
so
need.
It's a little bit of that closed out, don't get fed.
That's right.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
And
sure.
pride. And
pride,
thinking, man,
ego.
I don't want to reach out. I don't want to think I'm a broke ass because I'm not, but I really could use the help if they would just help me. You know what I mean?
Or somebody done said something negative about them. You know they can help you. But this person here said, man, you know, they ain't right enough, you know. And then now you confused like, man, but they can help me though. But you still thinking about what your homie or this person done said, and that's holding up progress too because you're listening to what they said versus on your own with your own effort.
Right.
You know, go find out for yourself. Go find out for yourself.
We just watched that on Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams.
Yep.
And the same, we were just watching it last night. We were like, that's exactly what's going on with us.
But you know what's crazy?
He says, don't let nobody else. They don't treat me like that. Just because they treated you like that, that don't mean they treated me like that. Just because they did you like that, don't mean they're going to do me like that. Because we're different.
Yeah.
You know,
we're different.
You never know what. That's why I always say you can't dictate people. Like he said, you can't dictate my experience that I had with you.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm real big on that. Me personally with events. Like when I go to an event. If I talk about it or I say something or like that, there's events that I've went to that I haven't posted. Why you think I didn't post it? Like I'm a vibe person when I'm doing my free work. There's free work I haven't posted because I'm not fucking with that situation. Not saying I don't fuck with them, but that particular evening or what
it
was
went
going
bad
on,
for whatever reason.
It went bad for me. Like I'm cool on that.
Yeah.
I don't do stuff for the clout like that, especially like when it comes to the city, because I say this a lot because I mean it. I don't never have to post nothing that go on in this city again, and it won't matter. It will not matter. Like me posting what goes on in this city is me showing love because nobody really cares on my page about what goes on in the city on my TikTok and stuff like that. So when I sprinkle that in and they get interested, I'm like, damn, they care about this person, or damn, this is getting a lot of traction like that. And then I hit people up and I get no response. I just be like, cool. You know what I'm saying? And just charge it to the game. And we'll see what happens later on. But like, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go to no shows. I don't have to shoot no photography pictures like that on that. Like it's other things that people can do that they can bring to the table. Like all videographers, matter of fact, every photographer that I've met can do something else. I'm for a rapper or an R&B artist. Like I'm talking about could take their career to the next level other than photography and videography. But they don't know how to position themselves to ask that question to an artist because they just a video dude in that artist's eye. Wow. You see what I'm saying? That's how the artists view them. They don't know what they can. I know a lot of people like that. If they really would talk to this individual and get to know them and see what they could do, they'd have been and made it.
Yeah.
DJs too.
Yeah.
See,
DJs too.
See what he's saying is this. Like when I seen you perform, okay. Now coming from who I am and how I look at life and what my mission is. When I had them open mics, it's like it's a talent scout, like you would if I went to a camp, a football camp, and I'm seeing who run the fastest, who jumping the highest,
Right.
who different out of the crowd. I'm seeing it. So that's what the open mic is doing. And so what I'm paying attention to is something that I feel like when me and her see, oh, that's one right there. And we see that intangible, that thing that if they're supported properly, just like that youngster that can run fast, if I just keep him out of trouble, make sure he got his equipment, you know what I'm saying, and everything he needs, make sure he show up to practice, you know, be on his bumper, show him hard love, you know, all that. I know, I'm confident that effort I put in, he gonna make it. Yeah. And I'm willing to gamble like that. But the athlete, the person, the artist, see, they don't know that that's how I feel.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? They don't know I'm looking at them like that. They think there's a twist to it. When I'm showing interest, they think I'm like, he trying to get over on me. Instead of looking at it like,
man, this is a
man,
blessing.
this is a blessing. Man, this man can help me. He can do things for me that I can't do for myself. But it's that immaturity, the Oklahoma culture, that mentality that we have here, the competitive. Instead of merging, it's that we gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? You can do what I do, so instead of working with you, I gotta look at you as competition. So I gotta make myself look better than you. Or I gotta down you to make me look better. Shit like that.
Pull up dirt and try to slang your
you know what I'm saying? Try to bring up some,
you
know,
so
go live, talk crazy about you, some shit like that. You know, instead of, man, look, man, Spreez, because, you know, I see he doing this thing. I see he, you know what I mean? He put on, you know, man, I need to work with dude. You know, you don't really get that a lot. And so that's a lot of the problem, you know, especially you coming from a standpoint of being independent. You know, man, boy, if I just had me a little bread up under me, you know what I'm saying, and some support, some genuine support, you know, you feel confident, you know what I mean, that you can do something. Yeah.
Business plan, like exactly what this money would do and exactly what we could accomplish in 0 to 6 months, because I got certain people that represent certain entities that are just waiting to see me put a. You gotta play the play. You gotta pay to play.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
You're gonna have people that can get you what you need or what you're looking for, but you gotta show them that you're serious. So you gotta come with some money. You know what I'm saying? So that they can work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They can give you a 6-month program that can turn into, you know what I mean, you being on TV, you being on this major playlist here, you having the streams to show a record label that you deserve exactly what you're asking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, a resume.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, I say about, you know, anywhere from 10 to 50 G's, you know what I'm saying, could equate to, you know, $1 million to $5 million in return for me. Whoever is that investing, you know what I'm saying, in that part of my career.
That's the confidence you have in yourself.
Yeah, that's the confidence, yeah.
Okay,
what would you say some of the areas that you're lacking in? Is it the marketing? Is it your videos sounds like they're on point.
Yeah, my videos.
Yeah, if you had money, what are some areas that you think you could?
I could put it into my marketing. You know what I mean? So I could, you know, do major shows. You know what I'm saying? If I need to pay for a slot, you know what I'm saying, then I can pay for this slot to perform at Paycom. You know what I'm saying? If that opportunity presents itself, where I could, you know, even, you know, pay for blogs.
What's your goal? What's your end goal in what you do? In what you do?
My goal is to receive, you know what I'm saying, a major record deal. So
that's what you want, is you want a record deal.
I want a major record deal with, you know, $1 million to $5 million in advance, and I want that to be a part of my deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind working, you know what I'm saying, and working off alone. You know what I mean?
Because you know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
What if they make you shoot a video at a hotel or Airbnb and the total cost of production is like $20,000, and they say we just spent $200,000 because that's them labels be doing.
Rephrase.
Okay,
So
so
we had a situation where we know someone where, like, because we do the videos, you know, we've done these ourselves, but this particular individual is on a label, and he got the money up front. He got signed to a very well-named artist, very, very well-named artist. And when he went and showed up for the video shoot, it was an Airbnb, which was nice. It was very nice. It was a rooftop, you know, very nice. But we can rent them as well for about $2,000 to $5,000. And I think it was only one other, or it was just that one video was just in that one Airbnb. And then they had their videographer, and they taxed his ass for $200,000 at a minimum. So he's already in the hole right off the rip with $200,000 for the video. But then he also had to pay for the feature, and the feature was like
it's a lot.
a lot too.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
like
lot.
100,000. So he got advanced this money, but he's already in the right off the top, just getting signed. He's in over probably $300,000 for a video because they made it a big production, and they did which we could have did the same video, look just as good for $5,000 to $10,000 easy.
Using just people.
Yeah, people we know
just
in
that,
Oklahoma.
that know what they doing.
Yeah, and actually we took that same artist and went and did a actual video here in Oklahoma that killed that video, and we spent
All day
a
long.
fraction, and we had, you know, jet skis, we had the speedboat, we had the what was that little car we rented?
The slingshot.
The slingshot. We had the Airbnb. We had all that. It was nice.
Yeah.
And the drone footage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, though, I be wondering whenever an artist says that, and I'm not knocking your goals and aspirations in any fashion, and everyone should strive to be the best, whatever they could be. But I'm just saying that's the type of stuff you're looking at when you get signed on with the big label is they tax you like that, and you just got to go with the flow. You know what I mean? And that's why TLC and them went broke. Yeah.
Set up the video shoot.
Yes. And put it on the roster.
Yeah,
and say,
because
you owe us this right off the rip. You owe us $300,000 right off the top.
So
because we did this for you.
let's break down the dynamics. So that way, because see, a lot of this is about education when we have this show.
Yeah.
We're educating each other because we all have different perspectives, and we all have different knowledge of you do what you do, we do what we do. You know what I mean? And through our journeys, we have been we got a lot of wisdom just with dealing with people.
Yeah.
And seeing what they going through and knowing what we know and you know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of the situations has been like, man, if he was just fucking with me, he wouldn't even be going through that.
Yeah.
But he don't know no better, and he's caught up. This person is caught up, and a lot of artists. See, when you young and you don't know no better and you start to pursue this, a lot of your information comes from what your homies say, from what you see on YouTube, because you're just, you know, you're on social media, so you're getting a lot of your education like that.
Yeah.
And it's not real education. You know what I'm saying?
Role models in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
you can go here.
Yeah.
The blueprint.
Yeah. So you freestyling, and while you freestyling, you bumping your head. You going into debt. You doing all this because you believe in your mind this is the path.
Yep.
Okay? Because that's all your education tells you. And then you start running into these, like, just say, for instance, this individual she talking about. You know, you run into a situation where now you might post something on social media where you're frustrated with the people that's managing you. And you drop a comment or something, you know what I mean?
But you can't do nothing.
But behind the scenes, it's things going on that you didn't foresee before you jumped into this. Because a lot of times, you know, you're dealing with other humans, and they got goals and objectives
people
as well. You see what I'm saying? In the positions that they in, because they trying to make money too. And the artist is just like if I aspire to have a football team, I want to be a franchise owner. The players are that's my employees, and I gotta, and I have to take advantage of them and what they do in order for me to make money. because that's the design. That's my business concept, and it requires them. And so when I deal and do business, just like anything, if you're a business person, you're trying to get the best quality of service and work for as cheap as possible, right? So you can't go in like that. Like, I want to, yeah, you need money to be able to use your intelligence to do what you do, bro. So she know how to do things. It's the knowledge that we have.
And it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah, at all.
And we had to skin our knees a lot to find it.
But it's we know it don't cost that much.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't at first. We didn't at first because we didn't know.
Right.
But when we knew, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so when we heard those stories, we're like, that cost you what?
Yeah.
They put that on your books and your ledger and you owe them for what?
Yeah.
For that?
Yeah.
And I know what we did for you for this?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that just raises so many questions that, I don't know how much time we got and stuff like that, but it's like, on that particular situation there, like, did the artist not have any say? Did he not have the ability to?
But when you want to be a part of something and you already in your mind think, especially your people is behind you telling the people's in your ear, and when something seems to you that's established and like, we believe that if we do business with Nike, it's gonna be good business, right?
Because it's Nike. Yeah.
It's gonna be good business.
Right.
That's what we just believe going into it. We look at it as an opportunity.
Right.
Because it's what it's called, and we look at it the way we look at Nike and Gucci and these type of entities.
So
and if you're from Oklahoma and you don't have anyone really showing you the ropes, and then you get expressed interest from a very large stream artist who's made it, who is successful, who's big, who has this record label, and they say, hey, we're going to bring you out here, we're going to do this video, it's going to cost $200,000 and then they come in and they have a theatrical production, they go extra with it, but really for real, it probably only costs them about $50,000. But to you, because you don't know no better, how can you dispute that? You got to go with what is said,
Mm-hmm.
And so
because you wanted to deal with these people,
and you want this,
yeah.
You're like, shit, I'll do whatever it takes. If you're telling me this is what we got to do, and because you'll only deal with your people, and this is the price tag on it, okay, it is what it is, I'm going to do it. And then I got this artist that's featured with me, and that's a mainstream art, absolutely, I'm going to spend that money. But then it's like months pass, it's like, wow, I'm in debt, like $500,000 right off the top,
And so now you owe. So now in owing, you got to do all these things to recoup the bread.
Because you got to take that balance down.
So now when you got to do all that, how's you gonna be able to get that chain you want? How you gonna be able to drive the Bentley? How you gonna be able to live in the high rise? How you gonna be able to do all these things when you came in, you didn't have no money? The people had to fund you. They not doing it for free. They don't love you like that. They're not doing it for free. You owe. So now that you owe, you got to get to see the good life that you want, the good life and all that, because that's what we seeing is they living, you driving, riding Maybach, you know what I'm saying? To get to that point, you got to pay your dues first.
You got to go party with Dizzy.
And everybody's not equipped just because they talented and they can sing good. They not equipped to pay it back. Mm-hmm. So look, since we on that, let me ask you something. Because that's your initial train of thought is sign a deal with a label.
That's everybody's.
That's the whole thing. That's what we feel like as artists. The best way to succeed in the game is to become an employee. Be an employee is the best way to get in the game. Now, because that's what you are. You're just saying you want to be an employee. For this price, I will be y'all's employee and I'll do what y'all want to do. But what I'm saying is, but you're gonna do what I tell you though.
Yeah, and that's the part
and you owe me. So I'm gonna handle you however I'm gonna handle you based off that, and you got to deal with it.
But But that's when it goes to,
Okay.
we're going to take them on tour.
Yeah.
And you're going to work your ass off
Yeah.
on these tours
Yeah.
and get that money back.
Yeah,
into
cause we know with this work we done put in.
I ain't doing no gay shit. All right.
Okay, but that's what. But listen. Okay, so good that you said that. It's good that you said that. It's good that you said that because now when you really look at it, and you be seeing these things about when you hear about these parties and these situations and these dudes doing and these people, doing these things. Okay, so but when you look at them dynamics like that, you can kind of see how your people are selling their souls.
Right.
Because they want the fame and they want I work with such and such. I did a feature with such and such. I'm signed by this. Like they want it so bad that on the other end of it, it don't be what they thought it was gonna be. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people have signed deals, but a lot of them ain't went nowhere either. They just have the reputation in their hood or around their people. Man, I signed with such and such.
Right.
But you didn't go nowhere. You didn't make no money. You didn't live good off of it.
Hey, but real talk. Sometimes people get signed to get put out the way.
And get put out the way.
Put them on the shelf. Yeah.
So look.
Absolutely.
So with that being, let me ask you this, Spreez. If let's just say a business entity, you call it a label, you can call it a management, whatever it's called, it don't matter, because in the end, you only going to agree to what makes sense to you.
Right.
See, no matter what, when you get into the negotiation, whether it's with a girl, and y'all gonna be together, you still wanted to have certain understandings before you really make a commitment and engage. Okay, so you got that label thing, which you sign up and you get this advance, but you in debt and you're an employee. Okay, you got that, and then you got this. So we're venue owners. And our job at all times is to make sure that we can maximize on the space that's available to us in this venue. Okay? So that's always the objective. That's always the hustle. That's always the ambition, right? So now we have to figure out a mechanism that can make this happen, right? So now we know we can't do it by ourselves because it's an idea that requires people. So now when I deal with an artist, it used to be, damn, what's it gonna cost to book you? Okay, because you're doing an event. So the event is get the venue, and now you have to invest into your artist because they want to get paid to show up to your event. Okay, so it's a paid service. Okay. Now as an owner, that don't make sense no more because all these artists that we paid before can, from my perspective, cannot achieve the goal of what we need to do in the facility that we in.
Which is sell tickets.
Sell tickets. Make people want to come see you.
Yeah.
Where they'll pay up front and say, man, I'm come see him, do his thing, like they would Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they would Drake. See, they have a mechanism where they will convince you to pay $150, $200, whatever, to come see me do my thing. Okay? Yeah. So it's a formula to that.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a formula to that. So with what we know now, if we deal with an artist, the whole challenge is this. You're an entertainer. That's what you do. That's everything you're doing is to be an entertainer. So being an entertainer, you entertain people, rather it's an intimate crowd of 65, but you would want to entertain a large crowd, right? When you get on that stage, you want it to be a lot of people out there, right? Yeah. Okay. So if you could be part of if you could share the bag for all the people you see that you perform, would that make it even better? Yeah. To know I'm finna put on and do what I'm passionate about,
good at.
And I'm going to get paid off what I see out here.
And it ain't going to be 500, 1,000.
Yeah.
It's going to be some.
Because that's all artists charging is
when you start
a
out.
car payment. Okay? That's all it is. Give me a car payment to come and perform. So what with this venue we got, we're offering something more than that. But you know what it requires from the artist? To stop asking for the car payment and to learn how to become a real entertainer and make people want to come see you.
And working with the team.
And working with a team of people instead of feeling like you got all the sense and you got the blueprint and all that, because they don't. So you need help, because anything that's unified, that's the stuff that's going to win. It's nothing you can do. It's a universal law. So you can try to go solo dolo against it, but you're going to get bulldozed. Right. So when you unify, that gives you a better chance to get to the finish line. To get the bag. Because that's what you want is the bag in the end. You want that advance that label was going to give you. You wanted you want that advance. So what I'm saying is this is where you ain't even got to be in debt.
Yeah.
It's just, it require you to work. It require you to promote. Yep. It require you to tell people what the good news. It require you to have to do everything that's required to make people want to show up.
Ready to do their cartwheels on the stage.
You know what?
That's what it requires.
Practice.
And this is a valid point, because in his position, this is why I'm like, pop your shit. Because if you want a car payment, then the promoter will come talk to him when they book the venue. And then the promoter will get the bag, and you'll get your car payment.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to change the whole view of it. Is instead of having these promoters that are charging artists or for slots or whatever, let the artist, if you can actually bring out the crowd, you benefit. You get paid without a promoter.
You benefit.
So the problem is
we are the promoters. All of us are the promoters.
Yeah.
This is the issue though. Is I know that there's artists out there that if they came together, they could get a $96,000 bag, which is the biggest bag that a majority of them had. I'm gonna say local, they don't even have no deal yet, so it would be the biggest bag that they had ever seen. But they too busy being cliquey and you
competitive.
I like him, but I don't fuck with this individual you fuck with, so I don't want to work with them. Instead of coming together because they got a fan base and they got a fan base and they'll come out, that's how you would get that bag. Real talk. But
and are they worried though that their fan base is going to cross over to him, or is it? That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make any sense. Because I know I have a bunch of artists that I love.
Let me tell you something. If there was another artist, and me and this other artist and this other artist came together, and we just split $96,000, I'm fucking with them from now on. What do you mean? I'm not mad as shit. If you brought the crowd, but I know that my 30% helped contribute to this, we know at this point we got all the juice in this bitch. Let's turn this bitch up.
Escape
man,
couldn't
listen,
do it.
This bitch going.
We looking for the party people, man.
They had the one girl from Escape. She just wouldn't participate.
Bruh. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people that don't.
There's a lot of people that will.
So this is what I'm saying.
There's a lot of people.
So
that
that's
will.
a business idea, and then you got that other one with the label. That's a business idea too. It's just one, you go into debt like college.
And the other one, you can earn damn near $100,000
right
off your hustle, off your grind, off of you saying you the one.
Yep. Or you and your.
Because hey, when I deal with these artists and they be popping at me like they the one, because they can go into a studio and manufacture some music, that don't. In our position, that don't mean nothing unless you can't affect the door. If you can't make the door pop, how good your music is don't mean nothing.
Right.
It don't mean nothing because it can't affect the economy. So if you just doing it for a passion because you just enjoy it, like people like to shoot and hoop at the Y, they just, they not trying to play for the Thunder. They just want to go and break a sweat.
Yeah.
If that's what you're doing, it's a hobby. Yeah. But if you saying to you about that life,
this is what I'm trying to do.
It's some things that are required to really give yourself some action at getting you a bag out of it, not just trying to be popular, famous, being seen and taking pictures with all the celebrities and all this. Yeah. If you want to make money off of it, like, you know, because you want to live life doing shit, putting effort into something that you can make some money, not owe somebody.
Right. And who
for
cares
a loan.
and who cares if you don't necessarily dig the other artists? They're not part of your business. You know, who cares if y'all don't get along? Facts. Y'all are both artists. Y'all both have skills to bring to the table. Y'all both have different fan base. Who cares? Right. We all getting paid.
Yeah.
I don't got to like you to get up here and get on the stage.
Chris.
Obviously, we ain't got that much time, but I do want to say this because I don't fuck with this venue at all because of what they said. While I heard them say this in the venue, that Criterion, you won't never catch me there. Ever. I'll never shoot there. Ever again. After Raw Energy Fest, ever again. You will never, ever see me in that bitch. You can't pay me to go in that motherfucker. Ever. And the fact that that convention center is going to shit on the Criterion because of what is allowed in the space, the Thunder can fit 18,000 in their whole arena. All 3 floors, when everything is said and done, that's going to be the next best. What do you have? What other venue can you go to?
There isn't one.
Criterion who? This is just downtown? They don't need those type of shows there.
Yeah. Oh, they don't even want hip hop there anyway.
And then you dealing with owners that's gonna let you just really get lit and turn it up
and do what you want to do.
And 420 friendly. What?
Oh,
come on, man.
It's $15,000 to book the Criterion.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got
at a minimum.
So look, so as the promoter, when you don't have the venue, you in the hole like the artist. You in the hole right off the rip.
Because you got to get the venue before you can even book the artist.
Now, the only way you're going to get that money is you got to try to trick the people to believe that I got to get the right artist to sell the tickets to get that bread back. So you already chasing. We chasing off the rip.
To pay that $15,000.
Everybody in debt. So we got something where ain't nobody got to be in debt. You just got to be what you say you are.
And you got to do your part.
You got to do your part.
On the marketing wheel.
Yeah, because we know at the end of the day, that's good. I'm glad you said that. So look, when I came home, I had no clue, no nothing about the value of marketing.
He's like, get me out of the picture.
Yeah,
Tell me.
Yeah, I didn't want to be on camera. Nothing. I don't want to be talked about. I want to be in the back. You know what I mean? So, but for what we do, what we've decided to do for a living, it's like a requirement because just like when the pandemic happened, it was businesses that existed and now they don't no more. You know why? Because they could not adjust. They couldn't adjust to how it is now. You know what I'm saying? So the marketing part, what I've learned from her is that as long as you are good at letting the people know what it is, then you're gonna be successful. So no matter what you do that you good at, no matter what it is, if don't nobody know, it's the same as $1 million being at the bottom of the ocean. It ain't no good. Yeah. It's just there. Can't do nothing with it. But it's $1 million, but it's no good unless it's in the surface. Okay, so if don't nobody know, then who cares how hard you is in the studio? Don't nobody care. They don't even know.
Those views and likes.
Because they don't market, man. They don't promote. A lot of these shows don't be what they should be because the people behind them are not they're not evolved in their promotional game.
All they're doing is getting the door money for themselves. Yeah. And the artists are paying a fee. So they're paying in this wheel.
Yeah. It's not an experience. It's not something where everybody gonna eat. It's already set up a certain way.
And you're performing in front of your colleagues. Yeah. You're not performing in front of your actual
fans.
No opportunity in it for you other than, you was part of the cog of the system. And then we're going to holler at you again for that little car payment. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to do this again and again and again and again.
And so Chris, talk about when we broke it down. We had the numbers broke down for the Crossroads Convention Center, which is our event space. We got 90,000 square feet on the first floor, and only half of it at this time is available where it really makes sense to view with our stage. We're getting ready to do our phase 2, which will take it's an old Dillard's building that we are converting, and we're going to take the escalators out so that we could put the stage in the middle and do a 360 around that bitch. And then when that happens, it's going to be like shit, 20,000 people can be in there easily. Just on the first floor. We got the second and third the same size as well. But we did the numbers. What were those numbers, Chris?
Is like, so if at $50, was it $50?
Yeah, if we sold them at $50 a ticket.
$50 a ticket is $96,000. $35 a ticket was like $72,000 or $67,000. So like
that would be the half of the amount.
Right. That's the half.
Yeah, so at $50 a ticket, we had some VIP sprinkled in there as well. It was like $198,000 total, but we split that in half. The venue gets half, the artists get the other. Yeah. And so if there's one artist that could pull off the 5,000, because the number was 5,000 tickets to sell, or if it were 5 artists that could bring about 1,000 per person. Or
see, as it's a team effort.
It's a team effort.
Because one can't do it.
So
I know there's not one in the state that can do it. Not on their own.
Perry Underwood or somebody like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying in hip hop.
Yeah.
We're gonna just keep it in our realm. There's not one that has put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And he have evolved to the level of a little baby in Atlanta in his own place. He'll turn it up. Mm-hmm. Then he'll come to your shit and turn it up. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So when you have that ability, you own. You living off of what you do, because venue owners, they gonna come correct because they know what you gonna do at the door. Yep. They know.
So yeah, this is an opportunity where you can basically split the bag, and that ain't normal, because unless you want to get, like he said, the car payment, or you get that $20,000-$30,000. How often you gonna get paid $20,000-$30,000 at an event?
Because all they're worth. Even the best of them, to me, to perform, it's gonna be a car payment. Now, what I'm saying is, that's just being 100 with you. We want to offer something that requires people to work together, and you got to handle your business. And you eat. See, that's real hustling. You eat and eat good. Not no crumb shit where you like, man, I can put this towards some, start a business, do this, do other shit. You see what I'm saying? And you only doing what you say that you love to do. That's it. That's all. So we're searching high and low for
every valley.
Every
hill.
Who? Because now we passed all the bullshit now. We all the way past all the this and who fuck with who and this and that. We down to real live business. Do you want to make some money?
Yeah.
And this is how. This ain't construction work.
That's simple.
He's like, sign me up. Not just playing.
You deal with girls. You know, it's so many things and mechanisms to where people will show up to something if it's lit.
Yeah.
They gonna pay, and you know what I'm saying? And they gonna show up.
That's it.
Okay.
So one Spreez, where can everybody find you at, brother?
Everybody can find me at one Spreez.
One Spreez.
On Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, it's Flandarp. I don't know what that means, but
who made it?
It's a little like alien word.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
not the aliens.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but Flandarp is FLANDARP.
You get a lot of action on TikTok? Like you get some movement over there?
Actually, I'm not as active on TikTok as I should be, but I'm definitely going to be more active on the like content creation platforms like TikTok and Triller in 2024, because that was my goal.
I didn't even heard of Triller.
Yeah, Triller.
He put me up on Triller. He put me up on
There's
Triller.
another
It has
one?
a lot of little video effects and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm
I just
gonna be
wanna bring
releasing
MySpace back.
some new music in 2024. So I want to be, you know, putting that stuff out subliminally and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be putting in the little videos and things before they're out. That's how I did Bitch What's Up. I was putting little clips out and performing it, you know what I'm saying, before I even released it. And you know, when I released it, you know, everybody already knew the song.
That's good. The hell yeah. Yeah.
But definitely getting ready to shoot a video for 500 Shots single that I'll be releasing. I want to get some liquor endorsements and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
For that one, so I want to take time to shout that out.
Mm-hmm.
Be at some clubs, getting that shot, and then I'll be releasing a song called "Clueless" after 500 shots. Clueless is like a Black Elvis type of thing, where it's gonna be a black and white theme like that. Release it around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Have that type of theme like that. So.
Back to Valentine's, because we was talking about that earlier. So, what's your plans for Valentine's?
My Valentine's Day plans are to release that record, Clueless.
So that's the release date.
Yes, that is the release date for Clueless.
It's the party on.
Yeah. We happen to have a party on Valentine's Day on Wednesday at the convention center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you want to come turn up and release your song on our platform, go right
That'd be
ahead.
dope.
Yeah, you sure
that'd be
can.
dope.
You are
Yeah.
invited. You
Yeah.
are invited.
It's a game night. It's ladies are free.
Yep.
fellas
Bring all your
$10,
girls.
and
Tell them, man.
You can bring a table,
Yeah.
set up a merch booth. We don't mind selling your merch.
And that way you can come see how this thing performs for yourself.
Yeah.
So you'll know what the future looks like. And you'll be like,
For
okay, this
April.
is what they talking about.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm down.
Well, that's ironic. But
Yeah.
you're doing it right when we're having an event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how things come together?
Yeah.
See how you was late, man? See how you was just, and the whole time it was this.
It was right on time.
Yeah.
It was this,
Right
right
on
on time.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir, man.
Absolutely, Spreez. We appreciate you coming through, man. Thank
It's
you
that
so
boy
much.
Spreez.
Love, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all follow this guy. He is he came to an open mic. He had a red jumpsuit on. I'll be posting his performance video at Chronic Lounge on Facebook. And that was the night he caught my attention. I didn't know he was an artist. I just thought he was just a fly dude that come up in the building and was just checking the spot out. And he got up there and did his thing, and I just
Turned
looked
out.
and I said, look at this. Who is this guy? And it was this guy Spreez. So he's a stage performer. He's an entertainer. There's a difference. You have people that are studio goons, and then you have live performers. And that's what you fit, bro. You're a live performer, entertainer. Yes, sir.
Yes, I take pride in my performance. Like I said, I've been doing it for about 11 years. So I've seen many stages, you know what I'm saying? And I love that stage, I want to perform at the Paycom, you know what I'm saying? I want to perform and I want to go bigger and bigger, you know what I'm saying? I perform at the Criterion, that's the biggest stage that I've hit. And then I've seen a sold out Bone Thugs and Harmony crowd at the Tower Theater, you know what I'm saying, with 900 people. So I've seen that, and rocked it. You know what I mean? I feed off of that energy, and I'm never nervous because I've like I said, I've done way more than 10,000 hours, and like I said, man, I can definitely sign up for the deal.
He's like, I'm down to
That's
I'm
right.
down to
That's what I
compete
wanna
for my
hear.
spot and be
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one on
yeah.
that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll get on the Music Quest or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to be a part of it all. Yeah.
Because I need to figure out how to get a part of the big pot. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
So
right.
If you got to go through that,
Yeah.
I'm a big video game enthusiast. So,
Okay.
I understand you gotta get up in the game.
Yeah,
level
there's-
one, you know what I'm saying?
there's phases.
Yeah, phases.
That's right. That's right with the video game analogy.
Yeah, I'm ready because I've been, I've
Yes,
been
right.
practicing.
See, I like the fact that you're humble enough too to know, like, hey, I'm willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you don't understand.
like you,
I have
Spreez.
so many people for 6 years have hit us up. They get offended.
Right.
When they got to
when
do
I
work.
say-
Yeah.
And when I'm talking about a minimal fee in the past, and I don't know what it's going to be this year, it's going to be that or less, but $50, man.
Yeah.
Y'all paying 500 slot fees, and I'm saying $50 for the kids.
Right.
What's going to happen when you get to the video, when you got to invest in the video?
And boy, it's a problem. I'm above that. I don't. I sell tickets, and I don't need to participate in your little
Right.
competition. I'm
No.
like, damn, why got to be a little competition for one, two?
Yeah.
Do you have a chronic palooza for 3? No. Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to miss out on an opportunity like that, then that's a better chance for
And
me.
that's why I said
That's
it's
right.
less headache
That's
for
right.
us.
That's right.
Because
That's
it
right.
probably was going to be a problem if they would have been a part of it.
That's
anymore.
right. All right, Chris, man, go on, shut us on down, man.
Absolutely, man. Y'all know where y'all can find us live on Chronic TV on Roku. Make sure y'all go and follow that. Make sure y'all go and follow the Facebook pages. They'll all be linked down below. And that's a perspective.
That's a
All right.
perspective.
Appreciate you.
All right.